In this pandemic, we know that big box stores, big banks were very successful. Many of them posted massive profits. In fact, some posted record profits. And the Liberal government jumped to help big banks, for example, with massive and substantial investments right away to help out big banks. They didn't do the same thing to help out small business, and people were worried. So we put forward a plan to specifically help small businesses with a couple of really important measures. We laid out we would continue the existing supports, and we called for that to continue for as long as we're in the pandemic, at least with the wage subsidy and rent subsidy. Increases to support those sectors that are specifically and hard hit, like the tourism and travel and festival, those sectors. And we also included two additional measures. One is to put a cap on credit card fees. These credit card fees can be upwards of 2%, 3%. We would put a cap of 1%. Something other countries have done that would significantly help out small businesses with one of their fixed costs.
Today, Conservatives are calling on Mr. Trudeau to commit to including in the upcoming budget measures to help workers and their families struggling the most in the current economic downturn. Specifically, Mr. Trudeau must include sector-specific supports to help workers and their families whose jobs have been hit the hardest by the pandemic. That includes workers in the tourism, hospitality, and charitable sectors. Mr. Trudeau must also commit to providing repayable loans to airlines in exchange for consumer refunds, job guarantees, restrictions on executive compensation, and the restoration of regional routes to ensure that Canadians in every region will be able to travel when our economy begins to reopen.